Less than 24 hours after Josh Brolin provided a disappointing update on Dune, Messiah, the famous actor is back with more news regarding his involvement with a significant franchise. During a recent interview with Graham Bensinger on the In-Depth podcast, Brolin talked about turning down a role in the 2022 box office juggernaut Avatar: The Way of Water. The second Avatar film didn't struggle due to Brolin's absence, earning scores of 76% from critics and 92% from general audiences on the aggregate site Rotten Tomatoes, on its way to becoming one of the top 3 highest-grossing movies ever, with $2.3 billion. When asked to elaborate on his absence from the sequel, Brolin declined to provide specifics, but did have this to say. While it's impossible to rule out that James Cameron was frustrated that Brolin declined to star in Avatar: The Way of Water, it's also possible that Brolin was misinformed and that Cameron was entirely unbothered. The film had no trouble reaching its lofty goals without Brolin, so there are certainly no hard feelings on the back end from either party. There are also several Avatar movies confirmed to be in development, the next of which being Avatar: First in Ash, which will hit theaters just over 1 year from now, on December 19, 2025. If Brolin's schedule clears up and Cameron is still interested in working with him in the future, the two could make amends and see that Brolin has a prominent role in arguably the biggest sci-fi franchise to come out of the 2000s. Josh Brolin has several intriguing projects in the works. He has been tapped for a role in Wake Up Dead Man, the third installment in Rian Johnson's Whodunit Knives Out series starring Daniel Craig. He will also team up with Glenn Powell to star in the Running Man remake, which also stars Lee Pace and William H. Macy and is currently in production. Brolin will also reprise his role as Gurney Halleck in Dune: Messiah, but the film is not expected to even begin production until early 2026. Avatar: Fire and Ash is confirmed to be released next year on D, but Brolin will not appear in the film. Stay tuned to Collider for future updates, and watch Avatar: The Way of Water on Disney+.